Welcome back to the Jank Factory, everyone. I've decided to do something a little bit different today. I've had people in the past ask me, how do you come up with your weird deck ideas and all that, so figured I would start a deck from scratch with you guys here. I had the inspiration to build a deck focused mostly on Storm the Vault, I believe. Let's see, I've got 3 copies. And I will only have 3 copies. So that gives us at least a starting point. Alright, and then Treasure. I definitely want the Spell Swindles, Revel and Riches, Breath of the Bounty, Trove of Temptation, Pirate's Pillage is good too. Alright, and then Storm the Vault specifically cares about artifacts. So it looks like it will be Grixis for sure. Alright, now let's see what kind of artifact payoffs we might have here. Psy seems good. Tezzeret seems good. I think the Lich is going to be worth it. 3 black would be too hard to deal with. Scriptures could be pretty darn hilarious. Ooh, Mizzium Tank. Now that is a gentleman right there. That is a fine, fine gentleman. Master of the Bridge. Saheeli. Okay, so that is kind of our base, I believe. It gives us a few creatures, a lot of spells. I guess now we look into the colorless stuff, which is going to be where we'll find the majority of our artifact creatures. I think this deck definitely is going to want the Steel Overseer, treasure maps. Could probably do some fun jank with Crucible. Let's try a Golden Guardian, a couple Helms of the Host. Karn and Karn always seem useful in a deck like this. We're not going to have a whole lot of colorless spells, I don't think, for that to matter. Whoa. Not Guardians, Gilded Lotus. Then we'll do some Godpharaoh statue. Ugin. We'll add a few crazy artifacts to the sideboard here so that we can tutor them out. I guess a Mystic Forge there would not be amiss. Let's see. Take Servants. Those might be good in the main. You're a bully. Damping Sphere could be good in the sideboard. Even though it turns off the flipped land. Let's add some Graph Digger's cages. The Silent Gravestone. Amulet of Safekeeping. So that's what we'll do for the sideboard there. All that's tutorable. Alright, so we're at 82 cards. Obviously, that's a little much for a 60 card deck. 12 creatures, 2 instants, 5 sorceries, 23 artifacts, 7 enchantments, 18 planeswalkers. Okay. So, we're good on the creatures. I think Mizzium Tank is going to be an all-star. Saheeli will be an all-star. Maybe drop her to 3. Crucible. Yeah, we could probably drop the Crucible. Revel and Riches could be a fun win con. Ooh, speaking of Revel and Riches, we should probably have Leylines of Anticipation for that. And then we're going to need an X-costing spell for the payoff on the flip side of the thing as well. I think generally... Oh, that could be fun. That could be good. Let's see. Come along now. Scroll faster. Finale of Eternity is a 2-0, early game removal and whatnot. And then... I mean, the obvious answer here is Banefire. Like the Dominance could be alright. And probably Expansion Explosion. That might work out pretty nice. Yeah, that's just about all we're going to be getting here, I think. So we'll hit land over here for now. Alright, 94 cards. Now what do we have? 12 creatures, 6 instants, 14 sorceries, 21 artifacts, 10 enchantments, and 17 planeswalkers. So, let's cut out one Helm of the Host. Let's cut out one Leyline of Anticipation. We'll cut out the Pirate's Pillages. We'll go to one Trove of Temptation. 2 Karn the Great Creator. 2 Tezzeret Artifice Master. We're going to drop the Gilded Lotus, go to 2 Master of the Bridge, 1 God Pharaoh's Statue, cut the Brass's Bounty, and go to 1 each of the big X spells, other than Banefire. So that brings us to 77. Still have 12 creatures, which is going to be very important in what we're doing here. Planeswalkers seem to be a bit high still. In fact, what if we cut everything down to a 1-of with the Planeswalkers? Except for Scion of Urza. We'll keep him as a 2-of. That way we have them in the deck as options, but in the event that we do use Karn the Great Creator to tutor out the Immortal Sun, we're not impacted as hard. So, apart from Karn of Urza and Saheeli, we're going to be running just 1 of each. Because Saheeli's passive is what we're really interested in. Golden Guardian, I love you so much, but I don't know if you're good enough. Let's go with 3 treasure maps. I think Revelation can probably go away. So can Eternity. And Electro Dominance can probably go away. And it still gives us 5x spells. We're at 68 cards. Let's do 2 treasure maps. We still have 12 creatures, right? Yeah. 12, 4, 4, 8, 9. Alright, put 1 Helm of the Host in the sideboard and drop. Drop 1 of the Immortal Suns. Okay. I did not mean to get out of there. Moving along. 67 cards. Let's go to 3 Voltaic Servant. Two Voltaic Servant, 2 Psi. You know, 64 cards is good enough for me. I'm not super into making sure that everything I do is optimal. So, let's back out these basics here. And we'll add 1 basic of each type with the unlands, and then hit suggest. We're probably going to add a little bit extra mana to this whole thing, but shouldn't be too much more than 25, I would think. So we're 40% blue, 38% colorless, so ignore that, and 35% red. Black looks like it's really only for Revel and Riches and Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. So we can run black as our backup color. Or Grixis, so Drowned Catacombs, 3 of those, 1 Watery Grave, 4 Steam Vents, 4 Sulphur Falls, 2 Temple of Epiphany, 4 Blood Crypt, 2 Dragon Skull Summit. No. Let's do 2 Blood Crypt, 1 Dragon Skull Summit, and then do a Blast Zone, an Artificer, Interplanar Beacon, 1 of Mobilized District and Karn's Bastion. Actually, let's drop the beacon. Alright. So what we'll probably do now is take off Suggest. And then we'll add 1 more Mobilized District, or 1 more Karn's Bastion. Let's add 1 more Karn's Bastion. 65 cards, that's 25 divided by 65 for our mana percentage. 38 0.46. 26 lands at 66 cards would be 39.39%. So we'll add one more land. And I believe that one more land is going to be a mountain. Actually, let's do a Blood Crypt. Because we want to be able to cast the Mizzium Tank on 3 if possible. Okay, so we have made a Storm the Vault deck. It is at 66 cards, and by playing it some, we may figure that, hey, some of these cards that we have in here are not very good for what we're trying to do, so let's do that. So let's go play some Storm the Vault over in the ranked queue and see how we do. Decks basically make themselves for you if you have an idea. The problem is getting it down to a smaller number. We'll mulligan this. Something a little bit more reasonable. This is absolutely terrible, but I don't want to go to 5 cards. We'll pitch one of these ley lines. Submitted. Steam Vents tapped. And hopefully we'll draw something. We've got the main fire in case we are up against aggro deck, which we probably are by the looks of it. Fanatical Firebrand. Let's go blue here with our cat. Alright. Leyline's out, so we'll just pass on. Shiga Happy, our first opponent. Pass. We'll take the 1. Pass. Pass the damage. Let's see. Pyromancer, okay. That's a thing. Resolved it. And then we'll bring in the Still Overseer. Let's drop this land. We'll pass on through. Question is, what does the opponent do? Okay, so they're going to sacrifice. We will... Okay, put that ability on the stack. Oh man, okay, I should have gone to full control for that. That's fine. So, 1 damage hits them. There's a 3rd land. Could we be seeing Chain Whirler here? Okay. Well, in this case, we'll Banefire him for 1. Another Pyromancer. Okay. Fair. Is there a shock or something coming for the Overseer? Right at the stage. So there's a Lava Coil and a Spitfire up there. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop the Voltaic Servant. And tap the Overseer. That way we can untap it. If they want the Spitfire, they're not going to be able to Lava Coil. Okay, in response, we'll pump it up again with the Still Overseer and see if there's any more shenanigans you got going on there. wonder if this guy's ever played against a Still Overseer. It's very possible that he hasn't. So now they can't play the Spitfire, and that is phenomenal for us. Okay, there's a shock for the Servant. Not the one that you should be concerned with. Alright, let's get 4th land one time. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is rough. Alright. Emberhauler. Resolve. Fire Monkey. So they can't sack the Emberhauler this turn. Pass into attackers. Nothing. Okay. I'll take the gift. That could be pretty funny. Let's see what happens. Would have rather had a land there and gotten out the Golden Guardian, but it is what it is. Alright, so Spitfire's out. If they attack at all, we can definitely block. Pass to the end of combat. Alright, let's drop in this Still Overseer here. Alright. We'll go ahead and pass to our turn. Let's tap this Still Overseer and see if he does the monkey in response. He does not. Oh. Alright, we have to pay the life here, which is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. We'll drop the Golden Guardian. It's a smart move on their part, not taking out the Overseer with the monkey. That way they can trigger the Spitfire twice off of their creatures on the battlefield. That hurts a lot. In fact, it may kill us. Actually, it does kill us if he sacks the Emberhauler. Well, not the best game. We kinda got stuck on land for a while. It is what it is. The lightning strike comes in. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're dead. We were dead if you just sacrificed the Emberhauler. You didn't have to go through all that. And concede. Could have gotten the Tezzeret down and had little Thopters that block things, or any of the combinations of stuff that we have in the deck. It would have been nice, but we were kind of screwed on mana. It happens. We're 39.3939 repeating percent mana in the deck right now, which is actually fine. The Thorn Queen. Probably another Cavalcade deck. Alright, this is slow. So slow. But there's a sigh. We'll Mulligan. This is better. Alright. In this situation, we probably pitch the Storm the Vault. There's 3 in the deck, so we'll be fairly likely to draw again. Blood Crypt tapped and pass. Cavalcade. No, Golgari. Okay. We'll drop the Silver Falls and pass. Sultai, searching for Azcanta. Still Overseer. Water Grave, tapped. And we'll pass on through and see what happens. Pinging in for 1 with another Still Overseer in hand doesn't feel right. Okay. Dropped another mana. My turn. Let's drop an Overseer. If it gets countered, it gets countered, and we'll just tap up that Still Overseer. Put it as a 2/2, and we'll start banging in. Alright, cool. That's fine. Treasure map is good. Get in there for 2. Pause on upkeep. We'll go ahead and scry once now. Right now I don't want the land. I need action. In turn. I guess we could have added Azcanta this deck, but it didn't fit the theme very well. Treasure map definitely fits it better. Okay, he just went past a fodder erasure. Interesting. Let's have one in hand. Oh, Kefnet. Why is it always a Kefnet? Alright, we'll tap Blast Zone. No, Still Overseer. Okay, we'll keep it on top. And we'll go ahead and drop it. And we'll start buffing. We'll outpace the Kefnet very quickly with 2 Still Overseers. There may be more black mana in this deck than we really need. So we could look at maybe cutting some of the duels and running some more basic islands and mountains. Now we need to put a stop on our upkeep again and flip the map. Ooh, content. That makes me sad. Yep. I'm probably losing both of them. Well, I guess he can't cast the other one right now. That's good. Okay, what we got, what we got, what we got? Tap Blast Zone, tap Treasure Map. I need action. Mizzium Tank, okay. Let's drop that. I think right now I'm just going to tap him. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. Getting in for 4 or 3 damage didn't seem like it was worth it, either with the Overseer or the Mizzium Tank right there. This coming turn, he's going to be tapped out with the Contempt, and cast a Revel of Riches, maybe cast whatever else I may draw, and swing in for 5. And the tank will be a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Okay. That's why it's in the deck. And that makes tank go live. Alright. There was a negate. That's fine. We'll crack back in at 4. Ooh, Sultai Control. Not what I was expecting from someone named the Thorn Queen with a Chandra avatar. Flip the Ascanta, card advantage for days. On a little tick, the auto tapper, tap the Treasure Cove. Legion doesn't affect Mizzium Tank, so it's a dead card. At least for right now. Dude's taking a while to do each of his turn, that's for sure. Liliana, the General of Dread Hordes. You're going to crack in for 4. My turn. We got Spell Swindle. Okay. This might be fun. If he goes to cast the Liliana. Okay, so he's not going to cast the Liliana. Digs for the Thought Erasure. Alright, that's fine. I'll spell something to the Thought Erasure. Get some more treasures. Now, I have card advantage if I don't end up having to tap that Treasure Cove a lot. Unfortunately, I can't block with this guy. It was the crew that was outlining him. My turn. Okay. So there's not really anything we can do here if we don't draw something somewhat relevant. That is not something somewhat relevant. Okay, that's fine. This deck might need some removal. Kefnet's a hard one to deal with anyway. I've got removal. It just doesn't deal with Kefnet. There's nothing that really does deal with Kefnet. No, we'll keep going. That negate that they had for the mass manipulation was backbreaking. Alright, let's get in here. Ready or not, here I come. Ladino 666. I'd like to just get one good game where I get mana and I get cards and they actually work properly. A lot of tap lands at first, early removal, and a Karn. Okay. Because maybe that Temple Epiphany can find us an untapped source. Okay, awesome. Opponent's on a slower start too. So the worst case scenario, I can drop Temple Epiphany and then Blast Zone and still keep up Banefire for X1. We've got 3 Banefires in the deck, so I don't feel that bad. Okay, we'll do that. I'll leave that on top. I really don't feel that bad about using one early on. This deck should provide plenty of card advantage long term. Still Overseer down. Hopefully. You got a Quench or an Essence Scatter? Alright, you got a Quench. So you're a control deck. Maybe a tempo deck. Grixis. Okay. Duress. Oh, this will be fun. I mean, probably takes the Saheeli. Maybe the Karn. guy's very confused. Storm the vault. Alright, so the man's a bit more intelligent than I would have originally thought. Let's drop Saheeli, see if she resolves. You got a counter for her. Another quench, negate. Another quench. So that's 2 quenches and a duress down. We still have card advantage in our hands with Karn. E-Wilds. Wonder if this is going to be like, hey, I'm running 4 or 5 colors with Field of the Dead, so I need to get a whiter green source now. Okay, another black source. That's cool. Alright. We're dropping a Karn. Hopefully it resolves. And we'll make a construct if he does resolve. Quench number 3. Good lord, okay. That is flabbergasting, honestly. So 5 mana for the Dragon God. Alright, he draws, we'll exile Helm of the Host. Those quenches were just stacked up like crazy. We'll drop Sigh. I feel like this deck can have a very good fast start, and we just haven't seen it yet. Alright, we'll exile a card. Let's exile the Handfire. Still Overseer. If Sigh survives, allows me to get the Thopter. Goes on cast, so even if Overseer gets countered. Okay. Phyrexian Scriptures. Cool move, man. Karn's Bastion. Steal Overseer. We're at least getting 1 Thopter out of the deal. Actually, let's cancel that. Wow. I thought I was in combat already. All attacking Nicobolas. In turn. Yep. Bye-bye, Sigh. Ladino 666. I wonder if you're drawn to Bolas because your name has 666 in it. Alright. Resolve. Let's exile the Blast Zone. Voltaic Servant. Attacking the Dragon God. That's fine. We'll get rid of the Karn's Bastion next. You're gonna lose if you're gonna lose the Nicobolas if you don't get rid of the creatures, though. Another black mana. Pass, pass, buff, buff. Alright. Get in there and smack him around. End step, untap the Overseer. We got 12 on the board right now. No! Any scoops? That was weird. just getting rid of Bolas 1 doesn't seem to me like it should be a reason for him to scoop, but okay. XP does nothing for me because I have reached level 100 now. There's nothing left for me here. Nothing left for me here. Why? It's a shame you can't set this color like in this screen. Wizards, if you ever see this video, could you make it so we can change the default color of this cat or any of our things that have different colors in the future if we have different things with colors here or in some other menu? Actually, I never tried it in profile. Let's check in profile. Pet select. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get in for another game with Storm the Vault. Currently 1 and 2. Which is not terrible in my opinion for a deck that I just whipped together with you guys earlier before we got into this. Okay, we need mana, but 2 Still Overseers is good and a Banefire is good. Sulfur falls down and pass. Will I am. Dropping red. That's like the worst part of just the arena meta in general to me is how much aggro gets played. I'm looking forward to when they have Brawl on here, even if I'm not super excited about Brawl as a format itself. But I'd like to play games that, you know, go a little bit longer, where you're not, you know, inevitably winning or losing by turn 3 or 4 or whatever. Alright, let's drop this one. We'll drop this one. And moving on. I'm not going to buff anything right away because if it's just like a 1 damage ping, like the deck or whatever it is, or Fire Monkey, then I can survive it by buffing. This is going to get sickening if I keep both of these out and draw a land and can drop the Karn though. I like how you've got like the drill hand, the hammer hand, the pincher hand, and then like whatever that is, a gripper hand, clamp hand. We name them clamps. Passin', instep buff. You ever move over both, or do I actually get a decent value? Okay. Oh, and that happened. And this guy is coming out. Okay. Karn's on the stack. You can't Lava Coil at instant speed. My dudes have effective power and toughness of 4. We will minus Karn and make a construct. Has my dude gone AFK? I'm confused. Lightning Strike on Karn? Okay. I got my value out of them. guess next turn we drop Helm. Okay. What you doing, William? You have a shock? Fire monkey? Scorch spitter. That is not what you need. Do I just be a dick here? I think I'd just be a dick. And do that. And then attack for like 13. Yeah. Okay. I'm confused, William. You killed the Karn, but not still overseers. Okay, fight with fire. Fair. Fair enough. I've still got lethal. Do you have a land? No? Okay. Good game, William. Alright, we're 2-2. One more game to break the parity and we'll see where we are. If this deck goes 3-2, then, you know, the idea is not terrible. It's hard to go wrong with Still Overseer in a deck if you're playing mostly artifacts, though. Let's see. Two and three, still a respectable start for a brand new one. Alejandrogo. So Alejandro, Caldrogo, kind of nonsense going on here. I'm going to keep this hand. I like to start with a third land, especially with the Mizzium Tank. I would like to start with a second red source, but I do have the Still Overseer and the Leyline. Submitted. Black Knight. Boom! Shaka Laka. Sulfur falls on top. That's what I like to see. Yep. Still Overseer down. Now, if this is vampires, that's going to be a hard fight. That's a lot of life gain, and we don't have a lot of answers. No block. +3, Death Touch. Lose 4, gets a counter. Makes me cry. Yep. Is it +3/+3? Man, that is a strong ability. If it didn't add the toughness, I would sack the Mizzium Tank to it. You know what? I might do that anyway. Oh god, I gotta tap it though. I think I benefit more by using the ability here long term. Yep. Land 4. Pass into attackers, sure. We'll go ahead and explosion, X equals 0. Confirm. Target him, target me. Resolve the Mizzium Tank's ability. Giving him the +1/+1 buff. And making him a dude. And then tapping Still Overseer. And we'll go in for the block. Yeah, I mean, you buff and you're 2 higher than what I can actually feasibly deal in damage here. But it keeps you from getting the counter or from playing anything else. Okay. 4 mana. What are my options right here? Maybe Mystic Forge is what I go for here. It's a strange world that we live in. Meanwhile, this dude's just drawing cards. Okay. Saves my life total. Oh, that's why you wanted your icon to work. Oh man. We've been mana starved. So is he. No, there's still Overseer on top. So you can hit me over 7 with him this turn. That's painful. It's very painful. I'll take the 7 because I don't think I have a choice. Yep. That's it for me, probably. Land on top. Not the card that I draw, but the land is. There you go. Alright, well, chomp. No attacks. End turn. We'll chomp with the other Still Overseer. We need that land. We need 2 more lands. If we can hold on just long enough to get 2 more lands. Then we can just take the Mizzium Legion for ourselves. Pass into attackers. Yep. No! I clicked on the Still Overseer. Why did you do that, deck? Oh my god. No! We needed it. And we needed that life. And we're dead no matter what now. Jeez. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. We got in the land, we could have played the Mizzium Tank off the top, assuming the other land was coming. We would have had 3 life. We probably still would have been dead, but damn, okay. Alright, well, that was the deck that we built right before we went into it. I went 2 and 3, and most of that was because of consistency issues in the mana base, even though mathematically it should work out just fine with the way this is set up. Let's drop the Blood Crypt. Yes. Oh man, I need that swamp. Alright, let's go in, add that 1 swamp. We'll add an island and a mountain, putting us back to 66. And I think Sai has proven that he is not really what I want here. And something like Fountain of Renewal might be a better call. Golden Guardian has not been useful. Trove we have not seen as a 1-of. Saheeli of the 3-of we haven't seen. We need 4 of her. I'd like to have the Voltaic Servants. We don't need the main deck Godfarah statue. Okay, so made some revisions. I'm going to play 1 more game with it. See if see like it smooths any of it out. Opponent is Pythorn. It'll be a Johnny. Okay, this looks okay. I can't play the tank right away, but I can drop the treasure map and start scrying. Now I can't drop the tank right away. Alright. Knight of the Ebon. Legion. Treasure map. Alright. If for whatever reason he doesn't pump it when he attacks, I can kill it. No, he pumps it. Of course he pumps it. Of course he pumps it. Of course. What's the treasure map? Don't want a second Mizzium Tank right now. And drop another treasure map. Okay, of course, comes in, pumps and swings. 4 mana still doesn't help me terribly much. I can crunch in for 3. Okay, deck. What is the deal with this clump factor going on? 3 Mizzium Tanks, and they're all 3 in the opening hand or on top. That's painful. If I go to 5, it does nothing for me. The arch is one that needs to be flipped. I'll take Servant on top. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll drop Blood Crypt tapped. Pay 6 for Ugin. And then we'll get rid of the knight. And swing in for 4. Alright. Well, that was a thing. We're at 6 mana, so we can drop Tezzeret and start trying to gain some life back. We'll still be able to drop the Voltaic Servant because of Tezzeret's ability. Spawn. Oh man, I should have played the server first. That is definitely my mistake there. Still Overseer underneath there, I like it. I don't need to crew, I need to attack. Yeah, he's got Flample. And turn, and then we'll untap the Mizzium. Yep. So he swings in for 5. If there's any kind of pump, I'm dead. Yep. I'm not one. Do you have like a Soren's Thirst or something? Because that would certainly suck. What's the dealio, Python? Do I get another turn or not? And why is it taking you so long to decide? Thirsty area list, okay. Alright, that's the thing. And a Yarok's Finlurker. That's fine. Revel and Riches is the least of my concerns in this kind of matchup. So I got the extra turn and the extra mana. We'll plus Eugene. We'll plus Tezzeret. Gain a little life. Smack in for X equals 5 on the spawn. Scry. Land that kills me and not good. Attack in. With both of those, because they present lethal. Guess. In turn, untap the tank. Can you gain life twice? Or like moment of triumph? Python, the suspense is killing me. I can't block. You swing and you scoop. Okay, cool. Well, that's a thing. More voltaic servants in the deck was better. So I don't know. All in all, we are 3-3. So tiebreaker. Because I've made the changes that I feel like are useful now, apart from cutting the deck down some more by another 6 cards. Kudo Sensei! So, you are interesting. 3 mana, 2 2-drops, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop. We'll go Temple of Epiphany first, I think. Storm the Vault. It doesn't seem like a useful draw to me right now. Bishop of Wings. Oh my. Yes, we will drop you. We will start overseeing the steel. Angel of Vitality. Lots of life gain. Yeah, I'm not going to block you yet. Alright, we'll drop the Karn's Bastion and a Voltaic Servant. There we go. Revitalize, okay. Gain all that life. Kudo Sensei. It'd be pretty cool if there was like a gray or brown Firecat. Yeah. We'll take it. We don't have a choice but to. Alright. Pumping them up. Yeah, so we'll play this turn. We'll drop the treasure map. Okay, I will not say no to the land. That lets me play Master of Bridge. Okay, so you're blocking. Sweet. So we get to take out the bishop, prevent a little bit of life gain. We're going to still untap the Overseer. Divine Visitation. Sounds very painful. Cycling through your cats, huh? I'll go to a blue cat. Pass. Pass. My turn. 10 damage on the board. We'll drop. We're not going to waste the opportunity here. Do we... Nah, I think we go for Tezzeret first. Make a blocker. Bat in for 10. Take you down to 20. That way your Angel of Vitality is just a 2-2. We'll untap the Still Overseer. That way, if you don't gain back the life, we can block and kill it with the Still Overseer. Or with the Thopter. Okay. Dropping dudes. Pass the blockers. Move to block. Block. Tap. Tradesies. Zap tap. Sure, we're good. Yep. Yep. Okay. You got a lot of damage up there in the air. I completely forgot about Divine Visitation, being able to do that crazy shit. Okay. Well, wait a minute. So there's 2 going to him, and 2 going to him. So there's 8 going to both of them. Tap the Overseer. Just to buff up some. I really need the Creature Factory. Yeah. We'll block there.
Don't try that again. You think you will?
Alright, there's a land. Make another Thopter. Scry. Great Creator could be pretty good here. Drop the Storm the Vault. Pump. No attacks. Stop on upkeep. Okay. Okay. We'll counter up everything. No blocks. He's dead. I'm taking some. Let's... phase. Drop the land. Drop the Karn. 4, 5, 6. I get something that costs 6 mana. It's a shame there's not an X cost in here. I mean, maybe that's what I do. Just try to lower their power level some. Alright, that's the first time I've gotten to flip the Storm the Vault. The Divine Visitation is really taking a beating towards us, though. We got 12 coming in the air. We can stop only 3 of it, so that's still 9 damage coming in. I'm saying it all at me. All these are going to me. Yep. Okay. Past blockers. I mean, I'm dead, but I think I put up a decent fight. I shouldn't have attacked in and given him the extra 2 angels. I could have held off much longer otherwise. That's fine. Defeated. And Grath is sad. Oh, Divine Visitation. Finally seeing your glory days here. Well, that was the first deck that we're doing in the hey, let's build a deck and then play it and see how it goes. We went 3 and 4 with it, and I think the deck overall has a lot of benefits to it. Some form of mass removal would be useful. In these colors, that's pretty limited. Pretty much just to Ritual of Soot. For anything that would really be relevant for what we're concerned with, and that hurts us just as bad. But we didn't see the fountains after the change, but I'm sure, you know, getting one of those early on and adding to the artifact count's really helpful. Still Overseer Voltaic Servant combo, amazing. I'm sad that we finally had a reason to play Voltaic Servant again, and it no longer will be around in a few weeks, but it is what it is. The tank underperformed from what I wanted it to, but it did give us a few games where we were able to go pretty aggressive. Leyline into Revel of Riches is kind of just a joke meme kind of idea, so cutting those would probably go a long way towards helping cut the deck down, because you cut those 2, you go to 64, you cut 2 lands, you go to 62, and then you drop maybe one more thing somewhere and you're good. If we had ever drawn that Mass Manipulation with that much mana, then we would have been in a very good position, but it is what it is. This is the deck I'm working on right now. It's going to be Singleton, and it's just kind of going to be my favorite 250 cards. Well, 150 cards and 100 lands throughout, you know, the current standard. It's going to be kind of my sending away gift for the rotation. I am going to miss a lot of the Dominaria stuff. I am not going to miss Vayashun and Pyromancers and Goblin Chain Brawlers, though. Well, this has been Logrith at the Jank Factory, and I thank you for tuning in. This has been a much longer video than normal because of the deck build and extensive games, but I think it was good and fun, and I was happy to do it. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video sometime soon. I will be doing a draft before this season ends just so I can get the extra bonuses with all that. Have a good one, and happy magicking, everyone. Okay. Why did Alt F9 not stop the video recording?